What's going on, everybody? This is DropPod Gaming, and last week the Metro Exodus Twitter account gave us 5 new reveals about the game. So let's talk about it. Real quick, I just want to say when the game's releasing. It's releasing February 15th, 2019 on Xbox One, PS4, and PC. And make sure you pay attention to learn how to talk, and also how you can win a Metro Exodus Artyom edition. So just watch the video and then you'll figure out how to do it, okay? Okay, we're starting off strong. Just want to say that if you guys enjoy this type of stuff, make sure you subscribe. I'll be covering Metro Exodus up to and after release. I'll also be talking about Metro 2033, Metro Last Light, and what I thought of them and maybe how 4A Games could improve upon them for Metro Exodus. So like I said, it's been a pretty exciting week. Last week we got 5 new reveals from the Metro Exodus Twitter account, and it looks like things are starting to amp up quite a bit for them. They're trying to push their game a bit more as we're getting closer to release, which is pretty cool. We're going to get some more information. So let's talk about it. First, we've got the photo mode, then we've got a story trailer, then we got the Artyom Custom Edition, we got a Making of Metro Exodus documentary, and we got a Creatures of Metro Exodus poster. Okay, so the first one revealed is the photo mode, and that's going to be available from day one on every platform. The couple of things I'm not sure about is it looks like it's going to support 360-degree photo capability, but that might be just on PC. And even more limiting, it might just be on specific NVIDIA cards that support NVIDIA Ansel. NVIDIA Ansel is a screen capture software that allows for 360-degree captures in addition to other stuff. So I'm not sure if that's going to be available on console. We'll have to see when it comes out, or if they give us some more information. It's nice that they're including this because it's really not that popular in FPSs. I know we've gotten photo mode in some games like Spider-Man and God of War, and those games just look gorgeous, and you can see a lot of nice pictures on Reddit and Twitter and Facebook. So pretty cool that they're including it in this. I think with the open world and all the different environments and different seasons and weather, I think we're going to get a lot of really nice screenshots that you can share with your friends or just anybody online. Next up, we got a new story trailer revealed, which is good because it seems like we haven't gotten a lot of information about this story, and to be honest, this trailer didn't seem like it cleared up a lot of stuff, but it still got me pretty excited. So what we know about the game is that you're going to be traveling across post-apocalyptic Russia, and you're going to be looking for potentially other people or just what else is out there. From the trailer, we can gather that you're going to see deserts, swamps, forests, ruined cities, underground metros, and maybe other places too. We get to see that there's going to be some kind of conflict between you and Anna's father. Anna is your wife. She's also the top sniper of the Spartan Order. And it looks like he has resistance to your guys' desire to go out there and seek out others. He sort of just thinks you should just be in the metro, and that's all there is. And maybe he's just trying to protect his daughter. Who knows? There's also going to be other enemy humans, which we got to look at. We got to look at the cult-like faction, which we've seen in some previous trailers, but always good to see them again. It looks like they're going to be an interesting group. One thing I like about the Metro games is just kind of listening in on people's conversations, and I saw a trailer where it focused on this cult-like group and just the people talking about their leader and how he tells them to do things and what they should be doing. So it's just kind of interesting to get an insight into the game and the world through that way. We also saw what looked to be like Nazis. We saw like body parts and a head, I think, or people being worked on. And that reminds me a lot of like World War II stories. The Nazis were known for doing some pretty cruel experiments on people. We also see that Anna is captured. We don't know by who, but by the look of the room with the body parts and whatnot, it's probably the Nazis from before. So a little bit more of the story being introduced and sort of what we can expect from the game. We also saw some creatures, which we've seen in prior trailers, but they look good anyways, so always good to see them again. And third up, we've got the Metro Exodus Artyom Custom Edition. I just want to apologize if my voice starts getting raspy. It tends to do that with these longer videos, so I'm trying to drink water, make it not sound so bad. So in this video, it was a video with the author Dmitry Glukovsky. He's the guy that created the Metro series, and he's had his input in the games throughout, I think, the entire development. So it's cool that we got to see him. It's a very limited production. There's only being 10 made. What they say is that they're skillfully crafted by artisans, and I can see that meaning that there's only going to be 10 made, because if there was 1,000 or 10,000, then they're probably just going to be not that great, you know, just kind of plastic, mass produced. So kind of cool there's only being 10 made, though from what I've seen on the website, it looks like they already gave one away to the development studio, which is great. I think they should have one, you know, to show in their office. But the video made it sound like everybody would have a chance at 1 of 10. Really, right now it seems like 1 of 9. So we'll see what happens. I know they're revealing new ways that you can enter into this contest. One of them, I think, is to sign up for their newsletter, or if you're already signed up, you should be entered in. The other ways to enter the contest, those are going to be revealed. Honestly, I don't know when. They've got a list on their website, and they've only shown 2 out of the 10. The first one was that they gave it away to the developers. The second one was the newsletter. So anyways, on to what actually is inside the box. Oh, and I just want to state that you can't buy this. This is only a giveaway. Somebody asked that. You can't buy it. So they say what's inside is like what you would need for a journey in post-apocalyptic Russia. And it's not going to help you, but it'd be maybe a cool cosplay outfit. So what you've got is Artyom's gas mask and filters. And the cool thing about these is that they look pretty worn down. They look like maybe they've been through a battle or just been worn for a long time. Maybe Artyom actually wore them. Next up is the bullet lighter, which I'm sure everybody who's played Metro knows about. Honestly, I've only used this for burning spider webs, so I don't personally get why it's so iconic, but it seems like people like it, and it's nice that they're including it. Next up, then, we've got a map of our journey. So it looks like it's going to be Russia. It looks like it's wrapped in leather. The one downside is that it looks kind of delicate and worn down, which it looks cool because it looks like it's used, but then I'm also concerned that I'm going to rip it, so you might have to take good care of that. We also have dog tags, Spartan dog tags to be exact. That's a nice little extra. Then you get the Nixie watch, which I think is what a lot of people are probably looking forward to, and it's encapsulated in a nuclear-proof steel tube. It's fully functional. It has time and a light on it. So, not sure if this is something I would actually wear, or if this is something I'm just going to put on a shelf if I want it. Either way, it's cool. And at the very end, you get a certificate of authenticity signed by Dmitry, the author, and Andrei Prokhorov of 4A Games. So it's a great way to legitimize your collector's item, whether it's for showing off to friends and family, or if you end up getting rid of it, it's a way to prove the origins of your package. Though hopefully the people that win it will end up keeping them. The fourth reveal that we got, and probably the one that I'm most excited for, is the Making of Metro Exodus documentary, part 1 of 3. So we just got part 1 today. It's about 10 minutes. We'll be getting parts 2 and 3 sometime in the future. I'm guessing before the game releases. So I really like these kind of videos. It humanizes the people behind the game. You realize like the struggles and the challenges they go through, and you realize how much effort they actually have to put into a game and how many people are on the game. You know, it's easy to criticize a game and see the downsides of it, but then once you actually see the people behind it and just how much they love working on this game and the passion they put into it, you kind of start to realize that maybe it's not as bad as it seems, and you might just appreciate the different aspects of the game more. So besides that, we also got a little history of 4A Games. So if you didn't know, the developers came from GSC Game World. They're the developers of Stalker. So some people from there wanted to have more power to create a narrative-driven game with atmosphere. The Stalker games are known for having a really awesome atmosphere. They're open world though, and maybe the narrative portion of the game wasn't as strong as some of these people wanted. So some of them left GSC Game World and in 2005 they founded 4A Games. And the way that it got its name is, I believe the 4 creators either had a first name or a last name that started with A. That's what the documentary made it seem like, though it's kind of hard to understand just because of the accent is a little bit different. They also started in Ukraine, but now they have an office in Malta, which is just south of Italy. So it's pretty cool that they've grown quite a bit and that they have a secondary office. They started with 20 people, now I think they're over 150. We learn a little bit more about the game, maybe stuff that we already knew. It spans across intercontinental Russia. You're going to venture outside of Moscow for the first time, which is something fans have been asking for. It spans across a year and goes more in depth on the seasons. They state that the game's handcrafted. There's a unique face in every season, so that's nice to know that every season is going to have a unique identity. One thing that's kind of funny and kind of cool is one of the developers said that they feel like mini gods in the fact that one day they created terrain, the next day they created rivers and lakes, next day forests, and the next day monsters and people. So you kind of get an insight into how much these people really care about the game and how much they love their jobs. So just something to keep in mind when you're playing any game, not just Metro, is, you know, there's real people behind this game, and they put in a lot of effort and probably gave up a lot of time to make this game. The last thing that was revealed is a Creatures of Metro Exodus panoramic poster, and this is available for all physical pre-orders of the game. So unfortunately for me, it won't matter because I'm getting the digital PC version, but it's nice that they include this as a little bonus for pre-ordering. Obviously, you don't have to pre-order, it's just a poster. If you want to wait for the game to come out, see reviews, you're just going to miss out on a poster. Not a big deal. It's got some of the different environments on it. It has the different beasts, it has labels with the beast's name on it, so sort of like a little bestiary. Kind of a cool thing, though not something I'm going to care about too much that I'm missing, but it's cool that it's there. And that's it. Those are the 5 reveals that we got last week from the official Metro Exodus Twitter account. What do you guys think of this? Is this noteworthy? Is this just kind of meh? Personally, I'm excited about the documentary. I like seeing the behind the scenes information on the game development process. So let me know in the comment section what you guys are most excited for. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, dislike it. Either way, leave a comment. I like to talk about games, so let's have a discussion about it. This has been a Metro Exodus Week in Review with me, your host, Drop Pod Gaming. And hey, thanks for dropping in.